Okay, now we are at question, we're still doing PSLE final year revision B. Oh, nice. Okay. Hi, Ing. Okay, now, I'm not sure whether, for those of you who want me to review your paper to see what are your gaps, you can actually send them to me. I think the chat is able to take PDF. Otherwise, let me know if you want me to pass you my number, okay? All right, so then I can review your paper and tell you what are the things to look out for or what to do, which topic to pick up. All right. Okay, so we're doing paper one. So paper one, no calculator. Okay, so no calculator. So question one, most of you got it right. Those who attempted, you got it right. So which one of the following is most likely to be the height of a door? You know that the height of door, your house, my house, everybody's houses, unless I'm not sure about landed, but a normal, a regular house would be in Singapore would have a standard door size of 2 meters. Okay, so it's a standard door size of 2 meters. Okay, now Nicole paid $6 for a box of 30 pencils. So a box of 30 pencils costs $6. I'm going to change this to 600 cents. That's right. So the cost of one pencil will be 600 divided by 30 to give me 20 cents. This is how you divide without a calculator. You put it as a fraction. Okay, once you put it as a fraction, you know that you can do cancellation. Okay, divide by 3. You get 1 divided by 3 is 20. Okay, all right. Question 3, 20 cents. So that's part B. Question 3. Now, this question is your algebra question. Okay, so it's an algebra question. So 24K means 24 times K. So 24K means 24 times K. All right, so we have, if K equals to 2, that means it's 24 times 2 over 10 minus 2 plus 1. Now, if those of you who got it wrong, you actually did this first, cannot, you cannot do that. Okay, now this is the part where it is from left to right because it involves plus and minus. So 24 times 2 is 48. Over 10 is the same as 4.8. So that's 4.8 minus 2 plus 1. This is what you do first. 2.8 plus 1 to give me 3.8. Okay, all right. And of course, number 4, most of you very correct, those who attempted. All right, so you will get which beaker has the most and which beaker has the most and which beaker has the least. Okay, so if you look at X, what do we have? Here, 140. So every division is 20. Here, every division is 50. So that's 150. And for Z, what's every division equals to? Anyone? Okay, every division is how much? This is 0.1, 0.2. So that means 0.25 liters. So 0.25 liters is equal to, yes, 250 ml. Okay, 250 ml. So which beaker? So this beaker has the least and this beaker has the most. So Z and the least is X. So that's B. Okay, so question 4 is B. All right. Now, question 5. Which of the following fractions is larger than 1/3? Larger than 1/3. Okay, now this is the trick. Okay, now 1/3 is less than half, right? Okay, so if I look at this 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So I look at 21. If I look at 21, okay, it is half of 21 is 10.5. So this is small. Half of 17, so we do by elimination. A is a possible answer. B, if I look at B, 6/17, half of 17 is 8.5. So if you look at all of them, they are all possible answers, right? Okay, so now, and then how do you decide which one? If you were to use first common multiple of 21, 17, 13, and 11, is it possible? So what's the first common multiple? So big, right? Correct. It is too big. Okay. So in this question, so we have, if I take, so 1/3, so I draw a number line like this. So all of you give up at this question. Huh? Okay, so this is 1 and this is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So 1 whole is 3/3. Okay, so now, so we will have, this one is easy. How do you do it, Kian? You want to share with us? How will you do it? Come on, I give you a chance. How did you do it? If I continue? Yes. Okay. All right. So we know that part A, we can simplify to give me 1/3. So this one cannot. Okay. Then what do we have? Between between B, C, and D. 6/17, 6/18 is 1/3. Yes. Larger. Okay, now. So what we have here is, if we were to take in terms of multiples, what's the closest multiple to 17 is 18. So times 6 will be 6/18. So what does, if I were to compare between 6 and 6, now I just compare the number here, right? Which is greater? 17 or 18 is greater? The bigger the number, the bigger the denominator, the smaller is the number, right? So what do we have? This is larger than 6/18. Now, if I were to compare it with denominator, so if I times 4, I will get 4/12. So now I have the same numerator. I just need to compare the denominator. Which is greater? 4/12 or 4/13? The bigger the denominator, the smaller is the fraction. So this is greater. So this is smaller, right? And then similarly with 3/9. So between this, which one is greater? This is greater. So the only possible answer will be B. Okay, got it? Can? So in this kind of question, what you need to do is just make sure either you make the numerator the same or you make the denominator the same. But in this case, because the denominator is already very big, you cannot find first common multiple. So you make the numerator the same and see how you compare. So take note, when you have same numerator, okay, so when you have the same numerator, the bigger the denominator, okay, the bigger the denominator, the smaller is the fraction. Okay, the smaller is the fraction. All right. So just like if I were to compare example, if I were to give 4/13 and 4/12, the bigger the denominator, the smaller is the fraction. So so 4/12 is greater than 4/13. Okay. All right. Now, so the answer to here, this one is B. Okay, question number 6. Okay, in the square, wait, I just need to attendance G4. Okay. Something wrong. Oh, sorry, Jeremy, right? Okay. Okay, so in the square grid, P is a right angle triangle. So P is a right angle triangle. Q is an equilateral triangle. So I mark it up, right angle triangle. And R is a rectangle. So R is a rectangle. So you're supposed to arrange the area from the smallest to the greatest. So if I take the measurement to be 1 unit, okay, so what I have here will be 8 square units. Okay, so this is 8 square units. This will be half times base times height to give me, is it 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 times 4 to give me 7 square units. And this is half times base times height to give me 6 square units. Okay, so from here, if I have to arrange from the smallest to the largest, so which one is the smallest? This is your smallest. And this is your largest. Okay, so that's P, Q, and R is the largest. So number 6 is B. Okay. Now, question 7. So a shop had a number of laptops for sale. So after selling 36 of them in the morning, and we have of the remainder in the afternoon. Okay, now, how will you do this question? Someone are you, huh? How will you do this question? How will you solve this question? Using model?
Model.
Model. Okay. Now, this you can also use branching, by the way, if you are familiar with it. So a shop had a number of laptops for sale. So we have a total number of laptops here. Okay. So this is your total laptops. Okay. So now, after selling 36 of them in the morning, so 36 sold, I shade them, so 6 sold, 36 sold in the morning, and you have a remainder. Okay, so this is the remainder. Okay, so we have 8 units. 3 of them were sold in the afternoon. Then what you left with, this 5 unit is what's left. And this 5 unit happen to be 1/4 of the total. So that means 1/4 of the total is 5 units. So what does that mean? That means if I were to find 1 whole,